So I bought my trailer in October of 2019, and it's a 2020 14GN 40 footer. And really they really don't say or claim that they make a 14GN 40 footer. That's definitely more or less an off the menu item. I don't want you to think that I'm trashing BigTex. I think the trailer industry as a whole is plagued with all of these issues. Now, before I go there, let me tell you about some of the things I really do like about the BigTex, okay? First and foremost, guys, I think the frame, okay? I really think this frame is well built, and maybe not well built, but more importantly, well engineered, okay? And the reason I say that is because on my drive axles, when I'm empty with just the trailer connected, I have 5,800 pounds roughly on my drive axle, right? I've had it where my drive axle is right at the max capacity at like 9,800 pounds. So think about that. That means I have 4,000 pounds of freight tongue weight being transferred over. More or less, I've been doing that basically consistently for the last 6 months, essentially, because when I downrate my trailer to 12,000 pounds, that's what I have to do to like be non-CDL. I have to load it up at the front really heavy first, and then whatever is lighter loads up on the back, so that I'm not legally overweight on my trailer axles. So unfortunately, that's something I have to do, and that's only specific to non-CDL Hotshot in my situation. But I will say that frame, that front, you can feel that it's heavy, but I don't see any cracked welds on the front of it. It doesn't twist as much as the Hefty did. Now the Hefty didn't have the torque tube, sure, but still, this thing has been supporting the weight up at the front tremendously well for how much weight I've been throwing at it. Now, to be 100% honest, I think that's about it. That's where the like list ends, and really it goes into what I mentioned earlier, which is the common issues in the trailer business. Now, I think it comes down to two simple things, okay? Now, you guys are gonna have to comment below if you agree with these or not, but two simple things of the problems in the trailer industry. The first major problem is quality control. And the second major problem is everybody has to use a dealer network. Now, let me break those down really quickly. First and foremost, quality control, okay? Guys, I cannot begin to tell you how many bad welds there are, how like the alignment underneath is not straight. Like, there is clearly a C-channel that goes diagonal compared to my trailer axles. It is kind of ridiculous how they would let something like that slide. Like, so it's just like, these trailers are not expensive, and I understand they're not gonna have somebody meticulously look over every single thing. At the end of the day, trailer sales is a volume business, and you only make money if you sell hundreds of, if not thousands of them a day. Now, I don't want you to think that this is only BigTex, okay? Guys, look on Facebook, look up reviews. Guys, each manufacturer will have problems, right? Look at like BigTex, obviously problems. PJ's owned by the same company. PJ and BigTex are owned by the same company. Obviously, quality control problems. Then look at Diamond C. Even Diamond C, a top tier trailer builder, problems. Then look at the one of the manufacturers that goes direct to consumer, Gatormade, right? Still quality control problems. At the end of the day, there are some trailers that are built on Fridays or on Mondays, and the welders aren't 100%. The thing isn't straight. Something's off. Something's broke. Like, these are industry-wide problems. Quality control is a joke in trailer manufacturing. Now, moving on to the second thing, dealer networks. Guys, it sucks. It really sucks that they cannot sell direct to consumer. And the reason I say that is because, sure, there are trailer manufacturers that go direct to consumer, but here's the thing. If you want a cheap trailer, going through a dealer network means, or going through a dealership, right? That means sometimes your experience might be really good, and sometimes it might be complete garbage. And I think the only reason BigTex is willing to take that risk instead of having is because it'll be way too difficult to open their own stores, and plus they wouldn't be able to move the units that they do anyways. And so I think they're outsourcing the not profitable part of it, which is you know, the dealer network and the maintenance of it, and they're just sticking to the only thing they know how to do really well, which is make, you know, cheap trailers as cheaply as possible. And that's my complaint. And again, I'll just repeat myself. That is an industry-wide problem. That is not a specific BigTex issue. Many other trailer dealers use many other trailer manufacturers use dealerships as well. So those are like as a whole industry problems. Now let's move on to my make and model problems, okay? Now guys, at the end of the day, a lightweight trailer like mine is, when I'm calling it a lightweight, even though the trailer is 7,000 pounds or 7,200, but lightweight as in like capacity. Guys, it's a 14 GN. That means it's a 14,000 pound trailer, which is essentially two 7,000 pound axles, right? That's what it is. And it's two single wheel axles. I think they're single wheel tandem axles. I think that's the proper way to say it, I guess. So guys, the problem with that is it takes one bump and it maybe messes up a bushing. It maybe wears through a little bit of the bolt a little bit, and it starts to wear your tires extremely unevenly, okay? And I've had some issues with tires wearing out prematurely, and that's because of the single wheel configuration and nothing more. It's that simple. When you get a non-CDL trailer that is a single wheel, you will be running into uneven wear all the time, regardless of who makes it. That is the nature of the beast for non-CDL. It sucks that I can't get 60, 70, 80,000 miles out of a set of trailer tires. It really does suck, but that just, you know, that you save money because your fuel is better off. You know, you're not pulling so heavy, but at the end of the day, it's kind of, you got to do more tires occasionally. Now let's get to what actually BigTex does that is absolutely just terrible. Just the worst thing about this company. It's simple, guys. The paint. I think BigTex has some of the cheapest, worst paint on the market, okay? And so understand, maybe going to a different brand, that might be the only thing they improve on. Who knows? I've heard Diamond C has a little bit better paint. I've seen Gatormaids that are 6 months old. I've seen other PJs and stuff. You know, PJs is not a separate company because it's owned by the same company that owns BigTex, and so I don't consider that as a different one. So if BigTex sucks at painting, I'm pretty sure PJ sucks at painting as well. But by far, this is a trademark BigTex problem. Just absolute garbage paint job. It's rusted underneath everywhere. Like, you can clear, this trailer is 6 months old, probably has about I still have the Ram and had the Ford, so maybe 80,000 miles. Sure, it's been a brutal winter because that's where it's right there. Like, I bought the thing right in the middle of winter, right? So I understand that, sure, it's been rough, but goodness gracious, for 6 months, it looks like it's probably 3 years old. And so that's the trademark BigTex problem area, garbage paint. I really wish they had an option to like rhino line the underneath. That would be great. But they don't even, last I checked, I don't think they offer that option. So, it would be great if they did. I would rhino line the whole underneath. That would be amazing. It would probably add a little bit of weight, but hey, you know what I mean? To save it from looking this bad, I think it might be worth it. And the last and final issue before I summarize this review is the reflective tape on the back. For some reason, BigTex, please listen up. I got a violation recently for not enough reflective tape on the back. So guys, please listen up. The red and white on the bottom right and the red and white on the bottom left, the officer said the bottom left was covered by the license plate, therefore making it not enough. So please put some DOT reflective tape or something somewhere else, or on the rub rail like I did. But please listen up, guys. You need to, if you buy a BigTex and you see you don't have enough, please go add some more so you avoid this violation. So for 6 months worth of ownership, let's summarize this thing, okay? Is BigTex the best trailer out there? Absolutely not. Is BigTex a really good buy at the price for non-CDL? Definitely, okay? Now, as a CDL trailer, maybe it might not be the best idea. But as a non-CDL trailer, you need a lightweight budget trailer, and BigTex absolutely meets that criteria. And if you, Like, and I can't stress the fact of the dealership enough. Guys, MGS has taken really good care of me. They have good follow-up. I brought it into them for service. They took care of me really fast. So if you get yourself a good dealership as well, you know, maybe your local dealership, you know, it's a buddy of yours, that's great too. If not, I couldn't recommend MGS enough if you're like in anywhere near the Pennsylvania area. But the point remains the same, that if it's a budget, good trailer that will get the job done, and if you get a good dealership, then you got a winner, okay? So just focus on getting a good dealership and the BigTex will serve you right. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Comment below, what are your thoughts on my review? And have you had a BigTex? What was your experience with it? Let me know, and I will see you folks in the next one. Peace.